Hello friends, welcome back to Technique. Today we'll be doing the detailed camera review of the iQOO Neo 9 Pro. Now iQOO Neo 9 Pro is a kind of premium flagship like experience with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip, and this is the successor of the hugely popular the iQOO Neo 7 Pro launched last year. Now iQOO Neo 9 Pro also comes with really good power packed hardware, but in this video we'll be focusing only on the camera aspect of this device. So let's see how good the camera experience is on this device with respect to the camera samples, the daylight captures, the low light experience, everything we'll look at in this video. So before going into the video, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's first have a look at the hardware. Now there is a 50 megapixel primary sensor. It's a Sony IMX920 sensor with f1.8 aperture, and then you get an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera. There is no 2 megapixel macro sensor on this device. Now you also get the omnivision sensor for the 8 megapixel shooter. There is optical image stabilization and EIS is also included. Now the secondary camera or the selfie camera is again a 16 megapixel f2.45 aperture. So that's the camera hardware of the iQOO Neo 9 Pro. So let's see how good the camera experience is on this device. So let's go straight into the camera sample. So first let's have a look at the daylight captures taken with the iQOO Neo 9 Pro. So looking at the daylight captures, you can see there is plenty of details on offer. The colors are good, the dynamic range is good. Similar to the Vivo's algorithm, you get the vivid mode as well as the natural color mode, but we didn't see much of a difference. The natural color mode has slightly lesser tones, but overall I feel the vivid tone also is very good and the details are really impressive. The sharpness levels are also good, which is quite evident when you zoom into the picture. So overall we feel the iQOO Neo 9 Pro came out with a really good camera out there. The Sony IMX920 sensor does an impressive job here. Good details, good dynamic range, good sharpness levels, and overall quality is very impressive on the camera. Now this is the same case with the 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera as well. Surprisingly good shots, and the colors are almost as good as the primary camera. That's one good thing iQOO has done really well, but the sharpness levels are obviously not as good as the primary camera for obvious reasons. It's an 8 megapixel shooter, but even otherwise the ultra wide angle came out pretty good. Now look at the close-up shots. Once again the sharpness levels and details are really impressive. So iQOO has done a really good job in terms of tuning the camera for good colors, good sharpness levels, and it looks really well in terms of detailing. Now let's move on to the portraits. Now by default it takes portraits in 2x mode, but you can also take in 1x mode. Now the portraits are something which we really liked on this device. The skin tones are good, the edge detection is done well, also the dynamic range also looks really good. Overall we feel the portrait experience on the iQOO Neo 9 Pro is impressive. If you are a person who takes a lot of portraits, then we really like the skin tones, especially the skin tones are quite natural, I guess, and even low light portraits also turned out to be pretty good. So portrait is definitely a strong point of this camera. Let's move on to the low light experience. Now indoor artificial light, it does a really good job. Once again you can see that optical image stabilization helps in good sharp images, and in extreme low light you can see the night mode when it turned on. You can see the sky colors are not accurate. You can see sky turning a bit bluish in nature. That is definitely not the real tone, but putting that thing aside, the overall quality of the image looks really impressive. The sharpness levels and details are really good, except for the sky colors. The low light experience with the optical image stabilization look really impressive. That's one good thing a lot of cameras miss out in this price segment. The low light experience is definitely good, except for the sky colors, which is slightly boosted. Now moving on to the selfies. Once again the 16 megapixel shooter does an impressive job here. Again skin tones are quite natural here. The dynamic range is good. Overall I would feel that the selfie camera does a pretty good job, and even the portrait selfies also turned out to be pretty good. The edge detection is once again impressive for this price segment. So selfie camera, I personally like the camera. Again more of a personal choice, so you can judge yourself how good the clarity is on the selfies. Now moving on to the video recording. This is one of the phones which offers 8K video recording at this price again, which is not stabilized, but if you want 8K you can go with that, but most of the people will go with the 4K 60 FPS. You can see that the 4K 60 FPS has good dynamic range, colors are also nice and wide, and overall stabilization also works pretty good. So video recording 4K 60 FPS does a pretty good job, and overall quality is definitely acceptable at this price segment. Now the video recording at 1080p 60 FPS FPS also looks very good. Once again, you get OIS plus EIS combination, and it does help in a very stable footage. You can see that the sky colors are done really well here. The dynamic range is also good, and sharpness highlights are also impressive. Now you also get 1080p footage from the ultra wide angle camera. There is no 4K support, but here also you can see that the 8 megapixel does pretty good job with the colors, and overall quality is definitely acceptable for this price segment. So this is the front facing camera sample taken with the iQOO Neo 9 Pro. It can record videos only in 1080p 30 fps. There is no 4K support. So this is the quality, and you can judge yourself how good the sound experience is, the sound audio quality, and also the overall video quality of the selfie camera. So that was the camera review of the iQOO Neo 9 Pro. So summing up, iQOO has done an impressive job with the camera. We are really satisfied with what iQOO has done. The daylight captures are good. Even the close-up shots are good. The portraits are impressive. Then the ultra-wide angle camera also does a quite good job, I would say, for the 8 megapixel shooter. And thankfully, there is no 2 megapixel macro. That's one of the good things iQOO has done, skipping the 2 megapixel camera, which is still performing on any device. So that is one good thing iQOO has done. And the selfie experience is also good. The low light captures are also impressive from the primary camera, although there is a bit of color boosting for the sky. But if you look at the overall package what iQOO has offered, the iQOO Neo 9 Pro is a real winner in terms of camera at this price segment. So you won't have any sort of issues with the camera. But what is missing on this camera? Probably I would say nothing much, but iQOO could have done with a telephoto lens. That's something which we feel iQOO could be doing at least in the next iteration. So that was the camera review of the iQOO Neo 9 Pro. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do let us know what you guys think about the cameras on the iQOO Neo 9 Pro. We are really impressed. So let us know your thoughts in the comment section. So this is Nirmal signing off with the camera review of the iQOO Neo 9 Pro. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.